folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Warhammer Mechanicus, Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I forgot to mention this, but one very important thing I'm going for is these Canticles of the Craft that bump your physical damage, because the main weapon I'm trying to get is this 2 cognition point ranged weapon. It's like a flamethrower thing, it does physical damage. And unfortunately, this is a very difficult to unlock requirement. You have to complete missions without using a canticle. That can be rather tough to do. But I think it is the easiest in the early missions. And that can cost you because your starting canticle heals you, so if your tech priests do get damaged and you don't use this, you lose Blackstone. But I just feel like the longer that you wait to unlock these, the harder it's going to get. So I didn't use a canticle in the first level, which is really quite easy. If you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get demolished, even on normal difficulty. And then it's going to get a little bit harder these next couple of missions as I'm trying not to use any canticles. Okay, it's time to upgrade, and we actually got a fair amount of really cool stuff. So this is very nice. It slots into one of these arm slots, and what it does, it's weird that you can't look at their stats when it's plugged in. It just does a physical damage to an adjacent enemy, and it pushes them back. What this is really great for is just finishing off an enemy that died. You don't have to use one of your weapon attacks to kill it, which means you don't have to waste machine spirit or cognition points in order to kill them off, or just the opportunity cost of attacking someone else. We also got the Curatio Claw, which is great. If I get damaged and I have this equipped and I have a cognition point to spare, which is a few ifs, but if all that happens, I can save myself 20, 30, or 40 Blackstone by healing up the damage. And then we also got another ranged weapon. So what I'm going to do is equip, I think, the ranged weapon on my ranged weapon person, because he gets +1 damage when attacking with energy. But I also want to start getting upgrades for my other character. So, whoopsie, that's not right. Hold on, I'm upgrading the wrong one. Oh, that could have been a disaster. Alright, so we're going to upgrade my rank 1 person so he can equip some stuff. Like, it's important to get the augment capacity up. So I'm going to get the Tech Auxilium tree going. Right now, this is actually a very strong skill, but I don't have a 2 cognition point weapon, so it's really only worth 1 cognition point. But still, 1 cognition point is 1 cognition point, so we're going to grab that. And one cool thing about the Tech Auxilium tree, besides this incredibly overpowered skill, is the fact that he has really good equipment. So there's physical armor, bonus movement, big batch of energy armor, and this one is not that great. But I'm going to grab 2 energy armor, which is fantastic. So now, if I mess up and the Necrons shoot me, it saves me 20 Blackstone, which is terrific. I'm going to also grab the Curatio Claw. It's a little bit greedy. I don't have any augment capacity for this thing, unfortunately, and I don't have enough Blackstone to upgrade any of my priests again, but that'll be, the thing I do next. So you could have made an argument for getting the equipment that gives you 1 physical armor. The reason for that is that the Necron warriors do exactly 1 physical damage when they do an opportunity attack, and having 1 physical armor makes you immune to their opportunity attacks. However, I feel like I can avoid having to take opportunity attacks from them. And maybe if things get dire or I just play badly, I'm not going to be able to avoid getting shot at by them. So let's go ahead and save the game. YouTube ship, just in case things go really, really south for the winter. And oopsie, go to mission and start the next mission. So now there's a mission here which is really good because it gives you an extra cognition gauge. And honestly, if you're playing on normal difficulty, I'd probably go here just because getting, your max cognition points up is very strong. However, on this very hard difficulty, we need every advantage we can get. So I'm going to go do this mission. This mission has only Necron warriors, but the map is a little bit tough. So I may take some damage here, and that's fine if I do. As long as I don't fail, I'll be happy. I am going to equip this canticle, though I'm hoping I don't have to use it. I mean, really, I shouldn't use it. If I use it, I'll probably just fail, and you can laugh at me, and then I'm going to do the mission again. Because I saved before going into the mission. Alright, so now let's see where we have to go. Okay, this one, see, this is an unlucky layout. We have to take at least... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. It's actually insane. It's really insane how many steps you have to take. It's kind of unlucky. Well, you know what? It'll be tough. So, see if we can get some good rewards at least. So, this is an interesting one. We can get Blackstone, but that little hoodie thing means health. And that means you lose Blackstone because your guy is damaged. However, the Blackstone that you get should be worth more than the health that you lose. There's also a chance that it's a servitor that takes damage, not your person. And because I have to take so many steps to get to the end, I'm just going to grab this here. I'm hoping I can heal out of it, or a servitor takes the damage. Oh, it's all units. Okay, that's the worst of all worlds, but all right. So we're going to lose 20 Blackstone if we don't heal up our tech priests. This is a glyph room. Glyph rooms are great. I'm going to avoid it simply because you need to look up a guide to see what the different glyphs do. I mean, I guess you could say that's cheating, but I am going to do that. So it'll just be like awkward every time I have to go in there, and I'll just avoid that simply for the purpose of video making. Please don't think that it's actually strategic to avoid the glyph rooms. They're totally fine. You can get Blackstone. You can even get schematics from them. Just make sure you look up a glyph guide so you know what you're clicking on. Okay, this is very easy. We're going to get some more cognition points, so now we have a full cognition gauge, which is great. Makes me glad I didn't take the cognition points from that first one, although I'm pissed that everybody took a damage. That can be very significant. This is actually terrible, so I'm going to be taking something bad no matter what, either increasing the awakening or taking more damage. Well, we already took damage, so we'll do this. Only one Necron Awakening level is fine. I'm pretty content with that. And let's go ahead and save the game. YouTube mission. In case this goes really wrong, I'll reload from here instead of starting it over again. And let's see what happens. So now we're actually going to start at Necron Awakening 2. Like in the first mission, we didn't even get to 2. We beat it before it got to 2. Here, I'll probably get to 3 before I finish it up. So this mission has only Necron warriors, but in my opinion, it's a more challenging mission overall than the other one. Okay, so we have 3 Necron warriors to deal with. And there's also this moving platform that goes from here to here, as I discovered in my intro video, also to here in a triangle. There is some Blackstone to be had here, which is kind of on the way to the enemies. But of course, the issue is not getting the Blackstone. The issue is... Oh, there's also this one up here, which is tough to get. So there's like one that's easy to get, one that's hard to get. I will try to get them both. But of course, killing 3 Necron warriors is a little bit tough, especially if more enemies pop out of these gates, which I believe will happen. Now, I'm pretty sure that the Necron warriors can't hit me, so I'm just going to stand as close as possible. Again, don't summon any servitors here. That's a mistake. A tactical blunder, and we're going to delay, so the Necron warriors go first. Then we can come up to them and servitor bomb them. I'm going to delay with you as well, because there's still one more Necron who has not moved. Okay, so now we do our stuff. This is my melee guy. So I could just spend a cognition point, go over here, whack this person. I think I'm going to do that. I mean, there's an argument to be made for going up and whacking that guy, but I don't see a point of taking a damage, so we'll just do this. I should have actually stopped here and gotten the Blackstone. I could have. That was a mistake. So now I will use that so it's free. And we're going to whack this guy. Don't know how much I'm doing because he's not revealed at the moment. It's now a difficult choice. Do I use this to get a cognition point, or do I use this to reveal some stats? The thing is, I have 3 cognition points, so it seems like a lot. But the problem is that I'm going to need a bunch of cognition points to summon my servitors. And I can't get them back. I don't have a canticle that gives me cognition points, and also if I did, I wouldn't want to use it because I'm trying to beat these missions without using the cognition points. So I think I'm actually going to get a cognition point from here and just sort of suffer the fact that the Necrons are unrevealed. And at this point, I could heal, but I don't want to do that yet. Even if a guy shoots at me for 4 damage, with the armor, I'll take 2, and then I'll have a 2/3 chance of healing all the 3 damage that I'm missing, so I might as well wait on that, especially because now it's kind of a sensitive time with the CPs. Okay, so what I would like to have done is shot this guy. Can I shoot him? Is there any place from which I can shoot this guy? Oh, man, because the line of sight is a thing in this game. This is the one that I started to shoot at, so I kind of would like to finish him off, but it looks like that's just not going to happen. So we're going to go here to get the Blackstone. And it's quite fortunate that I found a 0 cognition point weapon. So this turns into a cone upon hitting somebody, but it looks like it's going to be difficult or impossible to actually do multiple damage with it. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to dick around with it. We're just going to shoot that guy for some damage. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have shot him with this first to reveal his stats. Then if he had energy armor, I should have shot the other one. Luckily, he doesn't have any armor, so that's fine. Okay, and then I guess, well, I ended up with this to spare, so I am just going to use it to reveal the stats of that one. This one has physical. Whoa, this one's insane. He has 15 health, which is a lot, and 2 physical armor. Yikos. So the servitors are going to have a very difficult time damaging that guy. Now, maybe I should have gotten on this platform, gone over here, gotten this Blackstone, and shot him from the back. That actually probably would have been the correct thing to do. I made a tactical mistake there. Okay, time for the servitor bomb. So I could try to hold on to one. The issue is that I just don't know, like, how much... I mean, like, if this is another one of those 15 health guys, it's going to really suck. I could just save this one. The thinking is that maybe if this guy shoots me, it's fine because I can heal with my Curatio Claw later. Yeah, we'll try that. That could be a horrible blunder, but we'll see. So I will do this. If he has armor, it strips away one of it. It did critical. That means I actually also pierced his armor. So... yeah, that actually, I guess, is pretty good. And I might take a shot from him, but that's fine. This guy I'm just going to kind of run away from. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so this one is tricky. If I do this, I provoke an opportunity attack from both of them. I guess that's fine. Also, I'll take 2 damage. Even if they get a crit with the opportunity attack, it's still 1. Crits don't do extra damage. They just do max damage. And the opportunity attack of this, like, bayonet stab that the Necron warriors do is only a 1 damage attack. Oh, I can even provoke an opportunity from that one. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do that, per se. Well, at this point, yeah, 2 health is useless because the Necrons do 3 to 4 damage. So any attack from a Necron is going to kill this guy. So yes, I will just provoke it. Critical, only 1 damage. So I just farmed 3 cognition points from these losers. And I did my attack. You're going to do your attack. Now, that doesn't do anything. However, it turns on... Machine Spirit, which will do 4 to 5 damage, and that will tickle him a bit. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go here and whack that guy. And... yeah, I think I'm going to stay here. I think there's a good chance that this Necron will shoot that Servitor. What's the order? So that one goes first. Yeah, I want to make sure this guy dies. If I had his stats revealed, I might know if I was going to kill him with my melee weapon. No, I'm going to go here. I might kill him with my melee weapon. If not, I'll heal with the Curatio Claw. I'm just going to deal. Okay, so I didn't kill him, unfortunately. He might have physical armor. And he is shooting me. So we'll see how much damage he does. Okay, so he only rolled 3 damage, minus the 2 armor was only 1. So now I'm going to heal with my claw, and I'll be totally fine. Now you are going to whack that guy. And now this guy is dead. He's still to go, and he's going to take a Machine Spirit attack from that Servitor and die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk here and provoke an opportunity attack going here. The idea is that, oh, wait a minute. Is that what I want to do? Maybe I want to provoke, maybe I want to hit this guy with an opportunity attack. No, he's got to be close to dying. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to provoke an opportunity attack, and I'm going to have all 3 Servitors. Well, 2 of the 3, because this one's going to attack that guy. I'm going to have all of them attack this one. So this one provokes an opportunity. It's Machine Spirit, so he dies. And you. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to shoot you with Machine Spirit, and I'm going to reveal your stats so I can finally know what the hell's going on with you. Okay, you're dead. Great. Very happy about that. And unfortunately, I blocked myself from being able to shoot this guy. Pretty sure I'm not going to get him. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to shoot this thing. It will hit my own Servitors for quite a bit of damage. Okay, I'm not thrilled about that. Maybe what I'm going to do... you know what? This is a bit greedy, but I'm going to maybe just not kill these guys right now because my cognition gauge is currently full, so I don't get any benefit from shooting those enemies. Enemies basically spawn a cognition point when they're dead, and you pick it up when you finish them off, but there's no reason for me to do that now since my cognition gauge is full. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop up here. And I have a couple of options. I could just spend the cognition point to walk up here and get this thing. The idea being that by doing this, I do kind of waste this cognition point, but I get closer to being here, and I'm going to want to go over here to scan this at some point. Yeah, okay, we're going to do that. I also want this guy here to take down this enemy that has 15 health and 2 physical armor, which is just insane. So here are some opportunity attacks that are machine-spirited. So they're doing healthy damage, even though this guy has crazy armor. 50-50 shot of surviving this attack. Alright, luckily that failed. Okay, there goes the platform. Now, I'm not going to summon my last one because I want to summon it near this guy. And I got to think about what to do. I could do a lot of different things. I mean, I could go meet this guy head on. I could go after this guy. But I don't have Machine Spirit on, so I'm not breaking armor at the moment. You know, I'm going to delay and then I'm going to run at this guy after he comes back. That means my ranged person is going to kind of swing around the top to eventually go get this Blackstone. Okay, so it's a bit of a weird spot. I can go here and whack this guy, but I can't actually bring another servitor next to him because this is like a weird little blocked off passage. And if I go here, then he dies. I probably should have had this one delay and had the other one farm a cognition point. That was a mistake. Well, okay. So you have Machine Spirit, and it feels a tragic shame to waste Machine Spirit finishing off an enemy, but I think if I don't do this, I am going to regret it. So I am just going to do this just to take care of it. I hit the one that had already had the cognition point taken from it, so that I didn't waste that, and then I'm going to try to walk around to this other side. Okay. Right, now I'm going to have kind of a hard time actually hitting that guy. Okay, but we're going to go there. We're going to do it. So I'm going to walk over to the other side. Pick up... Luckily, there's these, you know, cognition pillars or whatever the heck they are. Going to go over here. I am seemingly at a lot of cognition. Crud. The stupid cone weapon is just a disaster. I kill off my own servitor by shooting this. Maybe I should have delayed. If I had delayed, then I could have walked up and done it after the servitor was already dead. So I could run up here and scan to ensure that this guy shoots at my servitor and not at my tech priest. Or I can just hide behind this pillar and come get that at the end of the mission. Yeah, let's go over here. So I'm kind of wasting this cognition point as well. And let me guess, if I shoot this, it's gonna hurt my other servitor. Got it. Cool. Alright, well, I guess I'll reveal this guy's stats. It does do a damage, so it's not a total waste. He has energy armor, which is perfect because my melee guy is going to come up with a servitor buddy to take care of him. And I'm just going to hang out here to pick up this cognition point when the time is right. Or when the next round starts. Oh, I guess this one could actually shoot my guy, maybe, if he had walked up far enough. But no, he goes after my troop, which is fantastic. Okay, so now it's time to run down here. And I could spend 2 cognition points to walk up here and attack this guy. I think it's actually worth it. I'm going to do it. It's a little crazy. But the nice thing about this is that I can summon a servitor here, and there's a really good chance that it'll shoot my servitor and not me. And I can use my servo skull to pick up one of these other cognition thingies that I wasn't going to be getting. Okay, do I use the Curatio Claw? Now, I'll use it next turn if I have the CP to spare. I don't want to use it now, because I might have a bit of a tough time getting over to this Blackstone, now that I think upon it. Oh yeah, we are getting this, which is good. So I have 3 to work with. Alright, so we drop our last servitor down here. I think it was the correct call here to save it. I use my skill to make this weapon attack free, and I didn't actually need the servitor. I messed up. I should have looked at the initiative. I should have noticed this guy's going to die, provoking an opportunity attack. Oops. Okay, well, I will go ahead and heal, because I'm pretty sure I have the CP to spare now. But I really should have summoned the servitor up there with the other guy. So that's a dangerous situation now. I am a little concerned about how it's going to go. Luckily, though, we have this here, which is good. Alright, you go here. I don't have any movement left over to farm CPs. I'll do the attack to turn on Machine Spirit, so when he provokes the opportunity attack, he'll get hurt. You, I guess, well, you have a function. You can finish off that Necron just in case things go south with that guy, though I don't think they should. I think it should be fine. But I need to be careful. This thing is now at 1, so it's going to respawn next turn. I need to make sure I kill this. Can I kill it? Yeah, I can kill it. Okay, but the issue is, can I kill it and scan this? Oh, that's tricky, because if I kill him, the mission instantly ends and I lose the Blackstone. Okay, this is a little bit goofy, but I think it actually works. So I'm going to do a slightly awkward move. I'm going to go here to get that cognition point. Then I'm going to go here to scan that thing. Going back down to 2. And 1 cognition points worth of movement should be all that I need to get back within range of this guy. And this is very dicey because this one's about to respawn. But once he dies, the mission will end. So I'm going to shoot him once. Bear. And then I'm going to shoot him again. And he's dead. And that kills my own troop. But I don't care about that. And then the mission's over because there are no more enemies left. Oof. Whoa, that got the heart pumping. It sure did. Okay, great. So, another successful mission in the bag. Let's do our stuff. Oh, what? Oh, right. This was damage from that event. Well, alright, that's fine. I think just trying to get him in range of my guy with the Curatio Claw and using it, because that's a melee range thing, that would have just been very difficult. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.